Hi Sun Bears, it's Miss Becky. This week for math, we're going to be talking about money and the different coins that we use when we count money. And we're going to learn how to identify the different coins and how to count them. So the first coin we're going to talk about is this one. Do any of you know what this coin is called? There's a picture on the front and a picture on the back. And it's kind of like a brownish color that we would call copper. This is called a penny. And a penny has a picture of Abraham Lincoln on the front and a picture of the Lincoln Memorial, that's a big building in Washington, D.C., on the back. Here's a picture of my penny a little bit closer so you can see. There's Abraham Lincoln and the Lincoln Memorial. Now, when we talk about pennies, a penny is worth one. A penny is worth one. Is it worth one person? Is it worth one toy? When we talk about money and what it's worth, we use the word cents. So a penny is worth 1 cent. See, in my little piggy bank, a penny is worth 1 cent. And this little C with the line through it, that's what we use when we talk about this cent sign. So now let's go to the whiteboard and let's practice counting some pennies. I'm going to use my brown marker for pennies since pennies are kind of like a brownish color. So I'm going to draw some circles to represent my penny. Now let's count our pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 pennies. I have 6. And to show that I have 6 cents and I'm counting money, I need to write my cent sign. That's a C with a line through it. That means cents. So you can see that I have 6 pennies or 6 cents. Let's do another one. Now let's count the pennies. Try to bring it a little closer so you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 pennies, which means I have 10 cents. So I'm going to write my 10. Then I need to write my cent sign, which is the C with the line through it. I have 10 pennies, which is 10 cents. So when we talk about pennies, we count by ones because a penny is worth 1 cent. And again, here's a picture of our penny. It's the brown color with a President Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. It also says at the bottom, I don't know if you guys can see it real well, it says 1 cent on it, and it tells you how much it's worth. The next coin that we're going to talk about is this one. If you look at it, it's a little bit bigger than a penny. Find my penny. It's a little bit bigger than the penny. It's kind of like a grayish silver color. There's another picture on the front of a president. This is Thomas Jefferson. On the back, there's a building. That's called the Monticello. That's where Thomas Jefferson lived. And if you look at the bottom, it tells you how much it's worth. You can't really see it, but it says it's worth 5 cents. So this is a nickel. Say nickel. A nickel is worth 5 cents. So here's kind of my nickel up a little closer. I put it on a picture so you could see it better. So there's Thomas Jefferson on the front. And there's the Monticello where he lives. And if you look right here, it says 5 cents. That's how much a nickel is worth. Then on my piggy bank, I have 5 cents. That's how much a nickel is. 5 cents. We're not going to worry about counting nickels right now. We're just going to focus on counting the pennies. So this week we talked about a penny, which is worth 1 cent. And we talked about a nickel, which is worth 5 cents. So let's look at our coins again and see if you remember which is which. The first one I have is the brown one, which it has a picture of Abraham Lincoln on it. It's a little bit smaller than the other one. There's a picture on the back. Is this a penny or a nickel? It's a penny. Good job. A penny is worth 1 cent. So you count by ones when you use this coin. Let's see what the next one is. Then I have this one. It's the silver one. There's Thomas Jefferson on the front. There's the Monticello on the back. It's a little bit bigger than the other coin. What's this one called? Is it a penny or a nickel? It's a nickel. Good job. And we said our nickel is worth 5 cents. So if you were counting nickels, you'd count by fives. Next week, we're going to talk about 2 different coins of money that are different than our penny and our nickel. Bye, Sun Bears. I hope you enjoyed. I miss you all, guys. Bye.